All right, this one involves the tangent function, and mouse out of the way here. Same type questions. They want you to first find the stretching factor. Use some lighter colors this time. The stretching factor. Okay, the stretching factor is the absolute value of A. A is what is in front of the tangent. When I look right here, there is nothing in front of the tangent, so that means that the stretching factor is the number 1. The period P is pi over the absolute value of B, and B is the coefficient on the x. So the period is going to be pi over the absolute value of, and again, it's this 1 right here, so that's just pi. All right, so our period's pi. Now, the next part talks about the asymptotes. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I've got this basic graph of a tangent function, and I'm going to label it. It's going to go through 0 right there, and your entire curve right here, this is 1 period. From there to there, all of these are 1 period. Okay, but a period is divided into 4 sections, so I've got a section here and a section there. I'm putting all my little lines in here to make sure I don't mess it up. Okay, but remember that the period for, well, all tangent functions, the basic, because nothing shifted on this, well, not in the period anyway, go from, it's a full thing of pi. Okay, let me get a yellow highlighter. So all of this from here to here is a full thing of pi. But since you're going to the origin, half of pi is to the left, so this is negative pi over 2, and the other half is to the right, so this is pi over 2. And then in between right here, halfway between 0 and pi over 2 is pi over 4, and so this one right here would be negative pi over 4. And then this one would be 1/4 pi, so this is 3/4 of a pi. And this right here would be full on pi. And so this one here is negative 3/4 pi. And this one here would be negative pi. Okay, I think that's enough. All right, now, our function, where is it? Here's our function. Okay, our function is going to be shifting. I'm going to use bright green. No, blue. You've got this minus pi over 4. That tells you that it's going to be going to the right, positive pi over 4. So my pink function down here is going to shift to the right 1/4 of a pi. Okay, so instead of this thing crossing here, it's going to move to there. So that my asymptote is now, instead of at the negative pi over 2, it's going to be right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to be right here. So this graph is now going to go like that. And then, let's see, I'm supposed to go from negative pi over, so the asymptote that was right here would move to here, which is still outside the realm of pi. We have to go from just go with a light gray and see if I can do this. We're supposed to come up with all the asymptotes from negative pi to positive pi. So I only want my dashed lines that I drew in between those two numbers. So there's only two of them. It's this one here, which is at negative pi over 4, and this one here, which is at 3 pi over 4. So that's what I'll type into my asymptotes. And I forgot to take a picture. So your final graph should go back to the blue, go back to small. It moves there, and then you're gonna have another one going up like, oh, come on, line, going up like that. You want to look for your points. Let me go with a blue on this. Your point is now going to have to cross at pi over 4, and then you want to notice the asymptotes at negative pi over 4 and 3 pi over 4. So when I jump back to my problem, there's my stretching factor of 1. My period is pi. And this kind of bothered me. When I typed in the period, it allowed me to click on the equation thing. But when you come down here and I go to click on it, it says, well, it gave me a message before saying that there were no symbols or blah, blah, blah in your answer. And I'm like, bullshit. It's got pi in it. I should be allowed to type it down here. That annoyed me. But anyway, so I typed it in as negative pi over 4 colon 3 pi over 4, and it was happy with that. And then I picked out the correct graph, which was the first one, and you can see there's the asymptote at negative pi over 4. I hope you can see my mouse. It goes through at pi over 4 and then goes to the axis. And then there's the other asymptote at 3 pi over 4. So it was that one. Okay. That was number 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. Yeah, got them all right.